people reshape their lives and the sort of icons of the community because they want to and because they can. And, you know, close the corner shop and they find similar things in the supermarket. Get rid of an old and valued brand and they recreate the value of that brand around something else. And I found that really fascinating. And the way that they do this, by building up not just images, but also conversations, is extremely convincing and extremely interesting.
So in part, the Shops project, it was a 4-year project. We started off in a small way by doing it in a small city in Finland called Kuopio, where we worked with 5 shops over the course of one day, where we convened with the help of the owners of these shops, the customers, for a set of group photographs outside of their shops, their customers. And this project grew. There was various incarnations in different cities. And then over the course of the last 2 years, with Carol's help, we've taken the project and made it a bit more international. We've gone to cities in Brazil, we've been to China, Guangzhou in China, we went to Iași in Romania, Ljubljana in Slovenia, Istanbul in Turkey. And we'd go for sort of residencies over the course of maybe 4, 5, sometimes 6 weeks, in which we would look at the society in that city through the lens of local shops, to try and get some understanding of how the communities around these shops function and operate. And we would try establish this understanding and create relationships with shopkeepers and their staff and their customers in order to invite them to begin to think about making an artwork with them. This would could be a photograph, it could be a video, it could be a text piece or a book, or it could just be an event. And all the time we've been attempting to respond to what it is that we encounter.
Iași is a small city, so actually this is, around the outskirts. It's not too far away for people to be in this semi-rural rural economy. And it seemed like most of the people we met had a real understanding of food and in a way that somehow I feel that perhaps in the UK we've lost this, idea that beef comes from Tesco, whereas actually, beef comes from cows, and actually it seemed like people had these connections much more with the countryside and much more with an understanding about quality and value in terms of food. So we were quite interested in these contrasting ways that it felt like the pace of change, I guess, with joining the EU was sort of leaping ahead, and maybe it was quite an interesting moment to document these contrasting retail environments.